All right, let's go. Labyrinth. We got back into that because you're about to hate on
We
Pan's
did.
Labyrinth
We
too.
did. We did. We did. We did.
All right, hold on. I gotta hit another fucking timestamp here.
Like, all right, I'll say this: DiCaprio, similar upbringing. DiCaprio, similar rising with his movies. You know, and I don't know. I've always appreciated DiCaprio. It was DiCaprio. I'm gonna watch his movies during that age. Hey, he was around that age. He was crushing it, just like Timothy is. I'm open to it. I'm open to it.
You don't
I'm
sound
open to
open
him.
to it.
I am. I'm gonna hate, but I can hate and be open at the same time. I am so like when I have time, I am excited to watch Marty Supreme because I'm hearing great things about it, and I'm gonna
When
go
you have
watch it
time, what do you do
when I
tomorrow?
have time. Tomorrow, the ladies got work.
Uh-huh.
I could you know
No,
what? I
you could.
probably
Yeah.
could. I
Just say
probably
you don't
could.
want to.
I'll look at
Look,
the
Sergo,
tickets.
he just keeps lying. If you don't want
Oh,
to, then
bro,
don't go.
I'm gonna show you the ticket stub. I'm showing you the ticket stub so hard. Oh, I'm gonna show you, dude.
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I think we should do it for the stream.
Mm,
Oh, because I
Timothy.
don't want to. I want to skip a week.
Okay.
Yeah, for the holidays.
Sounds good.
Never seen
Yeah,
Dune,
the
so
holidays.
can't hate on it. Sergo, look who you're teaming up with. Someone who hasn't even seen
No,
Dune.
no, no, Ron. See, look at it again. This is where you think you're putting me in a box, and I'm telling you right now, it's that you can't put me in a box, dude. Because I can. You, Sergo, you have to see Dune. Dune is one of those must see movies, for sure. The thing you're gonna hate about it is Timothy, but it's a great film.
It's the one
Both
where he
films are
wins you over.
fantastic. Nah, he's not gonna win you over, sir. I promise. All right, so
All right.
getting into Pan's Labyrinth, 2006, Del Toro's fucking, I would say one of his greats. If only, I mean, when you talk about Del Toro, you immediately think of Pan's Labyrinth. The man's had several films, but this is the one that you're definitely thinking of. Going into the synopsis, go ahead, take it away. I'm
Pan's
gonna tell you why
Labyrinth
I feel wrong about it.
2006 follows the young girl Ophelia, who escapes the brutality of post-Civil War Spain by entering a dark, fantastical labyrinth guided by a mysterious faun. As she undertakes dangerous tasks to prove her true identity, the line between fantasy and reality blurs, revealing the harsh cost of obedience, innocence, and resistance under fascism.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I will say this about that. I there were a couple parts of the movie where I'm like, oh God, that's so dumb.
Which ones?
And well, when the I guess the caretaker, the maiden, the one who had I guess who had like the secondary story in the background of her and her lover going in and all that.
Her brother.
Her brother, was it her brother? I thought it was her lover. All right, her brother.
They
Her
embraced
not
each other tenderly, but it was the wartime.
all right, yeah. So the fact that she didn't kill the general and she left him with the fucking Joker cut in the mouth and then just took off. That was very dumb to me. I'm like, why didn't you had the chance to kill him?
It's hard to kill. She's probably never killed anyone.
She just stabbed the guy
She
three
stabbed him. That's
times
not killing.
And gutted his mouth wide open. Like,
that's
she
pain.
did mention earlier she was a coward. I give you that. But still, like, I don't know. That made me mad. You didn't kill her. And then,
which is fine, but it's a very human thing. It's a human moment. It's a believable.
I'm a psychopath. I'm
no.
psychotic.
It's
I would
different.
have murdered
Well,
so hard.
they didn't cast. Hey, play Nurgle in this movie. No, they casted that character, and that's it's like I said. It's a human response.
That, and then again, when I mean watching it as an adult now, and it's different. I got upset with Ophelia when I'm sitting there. When she ate the grapes after being strictly told, "Don't fucking touch any of the food." And obviously, there's a lot of symbolism there. There's a story there. I get that, and what they're reflecting and what they're doing. Completely understand what they're what they're like reflecting. But I was like, God, just don't fucking eat the food, dude. You had one job.
There's one job. There's an IMDb fact about it.
I like that. Okay,
it might not sway you, but
okay. I just like don't.
That part's hard because well, here I won't speak for you.
And then she lied to Fawn. She was like, I didn't think anybody would notice. And he's like, Gafrona. He's like,
no, she told the truth immediately.
She was like, I didn't think anybody would notice. Like, oh, pinche pendeja.
Well, she
Why
probably
did you
did
do
think
that?
that.
And then, yeah,
That's
but
not a
like,
lie.
just I'm getting older. I'm an adult. Like, you're just a shit ass kid. You're a shit ass kid who doesn't take. You can't take direction well. You had one job. You had one job, and you couldn't even do that. And I'm just like, oh, dude, I'd bop you on the nose so hard. If I was the fawn, I'd be like, fucking bop on the nose, like just fucking listen. Um, the overall, again, outside of those, man, the movie was beautiful. I loved actually how like how sad it was, the symbolism that was there. It was pretty heartbreaking all the way into the end because you knew what everything meant and what everything symbolized. So yeah, it's great. Outside her being a shit ass kid, it's good.
She wasn't though.
No, she wasn't. But she fucking ate the grapes though.
She
She's
did eat
fucking
grapes.
dude. If I'm a fawn, I'm like, hey, bro, I've been around since the dawn of time. I need you to trust me when I tell you don't touch the fucking food, dude. You got one job. We got one take at this. Don't touch the fucking food. And she's like, I'm gonna eat the fucking grape because no one's gonna miss the grape. No one's gonna miss the grape. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, that upset me to no end, dude. I'm surrounded by people who don't listen. So that
You're in a mood this week. That's all this
I'm in a
is.
mood, dude.
In a dark
It's a family
time,
month.
when hope was bleak, there lived a young girl whose only escape was in a legend that wanted her back.
Oh, with the
The
soundtrack.
legend speaks of the lost soul of a princess from another world who will one day be reborn. There will be signs that mark her return.
Yeah, it's pretty well.
There will be secrets that reveal her destiny. There will be a journey that will make you believe.
What happened?
It's good. It's too much, dude.
Is it?
Stop it. Is this the original?
Yeah. Oh, official.
From Picture House and the imagination of Guillermo del Toro. In darkness, there can be light. In misery, there can be beauty. In death, there can be life.
It's too long.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Too long.
I wonder if we'll ever see a trailer like that again with the voiceover. I think those work better.
Those do work better.
Rather
I love
than
the
like
narrative.
having.
I mean, we grew up with those though. I don't know if.
Well,
if
no,
a
and
kid
then now we watch them now,
yeah,
and like we've seen some good ones,
yeah.
obviously. But
Sure.
what the problem they have now is that they reveal too much of the movie, and I
Too
think
much,
it's
way too
because
much.
in the trailers now, rather than a voiceover, you have the characters saying actual movie dialogue to tell what the trying to tell what the
Right.
movie's about, but then it just ends
Little
up
bit of
playing like a
expose.
2-minute version of the movie.
Right.
The girl's only escape was a bullet from a fascist Walther P-38.
It was funny. It was good. I read that, I was like, God damn it.
He was a
That's
good
right.
villain. That's what you
He-
you and I
so,
have different
yeah.
spins. It's like, when I watched this as a kid, I guess you loved it. When I watched
No,
it,
I enjoyed
when
it
we
'cause
were
it was
younger,
beautiful,
when
it
we
was
watched
haunting.
it when we were younger,
It
I
was
thought
haunting. It was beautiful.
I was like, oh, this isn't worth the hype. But then when I watched it this time, I was like, oh, this is good. I'm glad we watched it. The villain is good, very good.
I will say this. Watching it as an adult, I appreciate it differently than I did as a kid, like when I was younger. When I was younger, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Like the creature design, I was focusing more on like the story being told. Like I was more focused on, is it real or is it not? Is it our imagination? Then
Mm.
as I get older, I'm like, oh, you know what? That doesn't matter if it is or isn't. That's not the story that's being told. This is beautiful, and I just appreciated different things. The villain, fucking what a great actor. You really did not like him. You were scared of him, what he was capable of. Like everyone acted out very well in this movie. And again, it's I think there's a couple things I didn't like about it that really pushed me over a little too much. So estimated budget, goddamn 19 million. Estimated 19. You think it's over or under that estimation?
Oh,
Over, right? Like over?
not
They
by
spent more than that.
much.
It's good. I mean, it's really good. I mean, with the character design, there was a couple sets that I was like, oh, that's really fucking cool. I like where they designed that. Practical effects. He definitely loves using practical effects. That's his jam. So I can see that. Budget was 19, estimated gross US and Canada 37 million, gross worldwide 83. Opening weekend US and Canada is half a mil, cool half a mil. Yeah, it definitely made its money back and then some. And I'd argue, I mean, streaming, definitely people still talk about this movie to this day.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a movie bring up. It's definitely made its mark and then some for sure.
That's a good jump. I don't know why that's not striking you, but from
It's a
20
good
mil
jump. Was it?
to
That's a
83.8,
that's a three and a
that's
half X. Three and
yeah,
a half X. That's great.
very good.
That's very good. I mean, like, but again, it's just like it's 3.5X. Here's my thing. It's a hindsight moment because I feel like more should have got done, but my thing is this. More did get done. Del Toro went off to create Hellboy, Hellboy 2, make better like other movies, not
Hellboy
better, but other
1
ones.
came out before this one.
It came out before this one.
Yeah.
Oh man, this goes on fire then. So yeah, he was good.
There's a
I feel like 3.5X is solid.
There's the IMDb effect. That's a 4x, no 20. It is a 4, you fucker.
Is it a 4?
Yeah. Thank you,
No,
Sergo.
it's not a 4, dude.
What?
Oh,
what's
it is a 4X. It is a 4X, yeah. It's 4X. It's 3.5X, dude. 3.5X at because remember it's estimated, dude. My brain was at estimate. We don't know. I'll go low.
It's always
3.5X.
estimated, man.
Nah, 3.5X estimated.
What's going on with you this week? Or you got the holiday blues? What's you're in a mood?
I'm in the holiday.
Why?
I don't know, I'm in a mood, dude. You know what?
So fussy.
I have no reason to be. Matter of fact, I think I'm looking for the fuss. Is what I'm looking for. Everything's going
everything's
so
easy and smooth.
I think everything's so easy.
You
that
want some
I'm
friction?
waiting for the
You want
shoe to
some
drop.
drama?
I need some friction in my toxic brain. I need some type of drama, dude. Dude, Kitty made the perfect bacon today. It was chewy and crispy. I have nothing to complain about. I'm looking for some toxicity, dude. That's what I'm looking for. All right, let's move on. You brought up Timothy too much. I need to punch that guy, dude. That's what it is.
No, you need to break bread with him.
Aerial Awards Mexico. The
Cleaned
winner. Up. Cleaned up. Winner.
I'm just gonna
I do have to drive. That's right, Patrol. I'm gonna be very busy the next couple days. Ugh. Dude, he did clean up the awards big time. Holy smokes.
In Mexico.
You know what? The score was really good, man. I remember I was sitting there watching the film, and when the score played, I'm like, God damn, like it's a really good. It felt like an Elfman, just like the song coming on in. It felt very light and haunting and beautiful. And, yeah,
I didn't notice it, which I think is the mark of a good score. Because I was still getting like caught up in the moments that you need, but it didn't distract me. Like, oh, what is this song? Like sometimes there's moments like that in Interstellar where it's like
Gotcha.
it's great, great music, but it's like kind of too enchanting sometimes. Which that's not here. That an award for best heist movie. Actually, I forgot about I gotta pull that up. Hold on.
If someone had to like have me explain like the feeling of Pan's Labyrinth, it'd be like, Ba-da-da-ba-ba. I'm a princess. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm a mystical creature. You're a princess. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do not eat the food. Ba-da-ba. No one's gonna notice. Ba-da-ba-ba. You stupid man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And it's just one of those. That's how you describe it. And then she dies.
Oh, we have the Satellite Awards,
The Satellite Award.
and
Saturn's
they
ugly
nominated
cousin
it. They
conglomerate.
nominated it.
Hold on,
2007,
Garf.
2007 best overall DVD.
Okay. All right. What? All right. I got questions. I got questions with that.
I would guess
What?
like maybe the special
got a
features or the
DVD.
menu. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing.
All right. I got okay.
I
Cool.
can't
Good for
find
you. Satellite, dude. Just orbiting
No.
Saturn, I guess, just with those conglomerates.
I can't find them. I have Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers of America for the Nebula Award.
Oh my god. It's the worst, dude. Worst. The score was the shit.
Wait, let me just search Saturn.
I would really
Oh,
I
there
want
it
to see who
is.
the Oh, you got it?
I got it, yeah. Skipped it. It won for best performance by a younger actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ivana Baquero. Which she's older now.
Sure.
That's just how time works.
Yeah.
And as you can imagine, it's so weird, you know, because we met her when she was a little girl.
Who's this?
It's the little girl.
Oh, this is Ophelia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking dope. Get it, girl. Get it. This girl, listen, I can tell she's been eating more than a couple grapes now. She's been eating way more grapes, dude. God, dude. Yeah, she's been eating some steaks, putting on some work. She's been getting that, dude. Get it, Ophelia. Oh yeah. Ophelia epa.
Okay. And then this is what we have for the Academy Awards.
I really like the character Fawn though. That was really cool. That creature design and that creature in general. Awesome.
Scary. She did so many things I would never do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely terrifying. Like you see a giant frog hanging out in a tree, like throwing up like acidic vomit. You're like, that's a big no-no. I'm out. Later.
Like,
you take it all. Whatever you're guarding.
Look, that's why I want to shoot her some bail. It's like, I'm gonna take a few grapes for my trouble, actually.
I'm sorry, Fawn. You haven't left this fucking cave. Did you have to deal with the toad? Did you deal with the guy with no eyes with all this food right there? Like, oh no, dude. Nah, Fawn was cool. It was really cool.
All right, Academy Awards. I'll fucking read them. The winners are Best Achievement in Cinematography, Best Achievement in Art Direction, and Best Achievement in Makeup, obviously.
Yeah,
but good one. A lot of love here. What is this? Is this a horror? What are we? You know what's funny? It's only the foreign horror movies that the Academy shows love to. I don't know how I feel about it.
Because think about anything American horror. It's not really in that. It's like slapstick, cheesy.
Actually,
shitty.
This isn't even on IMDb. The genres it has is Spanish, coming of age, dark fantasy, fairy tale, period drama, supernatural fantasy.
Fuck, that's quite a. Listen, it kind of nailed the description. If I had to describe it in that many words, dude, that's. Hey, Freezy, welcome on in, good buddy.
What did the fawn tell her when she ate the grapes?
Stupid pendeja, I told you not to eat the grapes. I didn't think nobody would notice the 2 grapes were gone.
Oh, Dr. Freesburn's reading.
Dr. Freezeburn, dude. Hey, welcome on in, guys.
Wash your butthole, twin.
Thank for the raid, dude. What's going on, man? How you everyone doing? We're over here having some fun. Wash your butthole, twin. What's with that raid message, guys?
It's sound advice.
Welcome on in. You always wash your butt. I mean,
people don't always.
No, what? No, that's disgusting. Dude, so Danny, welcome on in. Freezy, we're here talking about we're doing a movie review for Pan's Labyrinth, directed by Guillermo del Toro. A lot of fan favorites
Oh, that's
movies, so we're
nice.
kind of getting into
Nice
it.
roll.
Thank you, thank you. Getting on into it, we are discussing the finer parts of it. It's a great movie, but I did have my qualms with it. There was a couple, like seeing it as an adult now versus seeing as
Weak,
as a
weak
younger
qualms, by the way.
I don't know if they're weak qualms, dude.
You didn't
I don't know if they're weak
that
qualms.
a human person who has never killed anyone before didn't start murdering, and then you didn't
All
like
right,
that
so
a
like
starved little girl ate 2 grapes.
listen, listen, the girl was told specifically by Fawn to
She
not eat
was,
the fucking food, and then what did
but
she do? She ate the
she
fucking
was
food.
already she
And
was
that I
more
am
than halfway to
surrounded by
completing the
people.
mission. She just had to leave that place.
I am
And had
surrounded by
she
people who
been
don't listen.
quicker, because homeboy had to put his eyes in his hands, and
Yeah.
if she would have like boom boom 2 grapes and bounced, she would have gotten away with it. She was partially right. Boom boom boom, breeze out, because he's went with all this like pageantry for his fucking eyes. She could have
Oh
dipped out.
God.
It was only
I
wrong.
felt bad for that creature. I'm like, because I'm pretty sure the kids that he's eating is like, hey, we're cool, kid, if you don't touch my food. And the kid's like, nah, I'm gonna eat the food, I'm gonna eat it. Watch me eat your food. You can do nothing. And then he's like, I'm gonna fucking eat you now because you ate my food. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's why all the pile of kids' shoes that belong to the kids were there.
Do you know the
I don't know.
politician Mitch McConnell?
Yeah. No, I just don't.
I always thought that they look.
He had the chin. He had the same chin as Mitch McConnell for sure.
No, like almost everything.
That's the guy.
Almost,
that is literally the same guy. Hey guys, we found the guy. We found the monster who eats kids. He's right.
Oh, I think it's pale face here. We'll get it side by side. There we go.
He got so sick and tired of people not listening to him. He's like, I'm gonna run for office. This is it. I can't do this anymore.
He's like, the kids hardly ever come down, and when they do, they don't eat anything, so they just take their shit and they leave. I could a life of politics though. That's
so good. But then, like, she had to deal with Fawn, and Fawn. Can you imagine?
Oh,
you're just trying to help your princess.
Here's the last thing: is okay. If the fairies didn't get eaten, victimless crime.
Fuck,
like
dude,
I said, if
the fairies got
eaten, they did. That one was bad. I was a little mad at her about that. It's like, look,
and they were warning her.
I'm in the middle. Look, take your grapes, girl. Actually, get some of that fucking ham because I wanted some of that. But like, but leave, like.
But dude, I didn't even put that into the equation. The fairies several times said, "Hey, fuck off! Stop! Don't go near the food! Stop it!" And then she waved him like, "Nah, I'm gonna eat the grapes. Nah, fuck off! I'm gonna eat the grapes." And like, can you imagine?
Oh, there was a lot of waving off. Yeah,
there was a lot of waving off, and then like, you imagine Fawn, he gets his cylinder thing.
No, he had a right to be mad.
Yeah, he was mad. He sees one of his friends that he's known forever instead of 3, and he's just like,
instead of the whole set.
I know, instead of the whole set that he just lost. And he's just like, bro, I'm trying to bring you back to your people, and I told you one thing. You only had one job.
Hold on. There's the difference between him being mad and you as a viewer just watching a story unfold. You're kind of like the reviewers that we don't like sometimes. Nah. Like, why would a hungry little girl eat food? Why would that ever happen?
Listen. Hashtag not my princess. She wouldn't have ate that food. She would have wanted to come home. She would have listened to Fawn.
She is, because she did both.
Oh, dude, the needless death.
That's true.
That's why
I agree with that.
That's why I'm mad at the babysitter too, because had the babysitter not killed the general wouldn't have shot her. Couldn't have shot her. Would have been dead. General would have been dead. She would have made out with the baby.
Weak qualms. All right.
I know. There's still qualms.
You have me what, a 7? 7.5?
I had you at a 7.5. All right. My heart of hearts 6.5.
Yeah. Here we go.
8. Okay, giving it an 8. Fuck. Shoo.
Which, if you weren't in a mood this week, You'd be around here. Well,
I
let's
don't
see.
know,
Let's see.
dude.
Let's see what you say here.
But
Acting.
again, Heart of Hearts versus this is
y-
different. Okay.
Yeah, it does have some sway.
Acting
Because your heart of hearts told you that you like
one.
Wake Up Dead Man better than Pan's Labyrinth, which is
I
fucking
did.
ridiculous, man.
I did. I'm sorry, I did. But you know what? Oddly enough, the villain carries this movie for me. Cause it's crazy what he does for
Well,
me.
you said something interesting. It's like when it came out, when you watch it and you
Yeah.
watch it younger,
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Yeah.
the
Is
creature
are they
design is so
actually
good, the set
real?
looks good, it looks
Creature
so
design
good.
so good.
Yeah, is she in her imagination? Is this real? Which that is part of the story, by the way. But then when
Yeah.
you watch it this time, you forgot all that. That's still a part of the movie.
No, that's still
Like that didn't
that
go
still
away.
holds.
It probably
That still holds.
oh, very well
But it's
though. Holds well.
but it's less important to me this time around watching it because it's
But that
not important whether it's real or not. It's part of the story. It's beautiful, and it
it
doesn't
matters
need to
from
be told.
from perspective of stakes.
I don't know.
It does. Yes. If it's just in her imagination, anything can happen, and it doesn't matter.
In my head, that's what I picture though. It's all in
That
her
is
head.
in her
That's
head.
what makes it super sad. That's what makes it super sad and really
She's just in a coma in present
She's
day.
just dead. Yeah.
And when she's
Look
shot at the end,
look
that's
at
when
the
she's
little princesses. You're like, oh, she's clearly deranged. Like, I mean, I would, in my eyes, it's not unheard of for a girl to create such a vivid
right. Yeah,
imagination to
sure.
escape her reality.
It's also
But
look.
that's okay.
I was explaining why it does matter. There's no point in getting hung up on it. But let's go. Let's go through the list. That's why we have these categories. Acting
for sure. Hold on now. Let me see here. Because
you're not gonna take any points off of
no,
one.
not at all. I'm thinking it might be a 1.5, but I'm trying to think of trying to think of everybody's acting in this movie.
And no, everyone
the girl was
did
great.
well.
Everyone's great. The villain was good. The doctor was good. The guy that they caught stuttering Stanley.
He was good.
Was good. He was really good. The
he was good when he stuttered the two.
Dude, you felt how crazy was that scene though? You're like, fuck, you got it, dude. A good scene.
Which
you got it, dude. One more. One more, dude. You got this.
I think he stuttered during the two a little bit, but you know, the captain, he's a sporting man.
Oh no.
He's gonna
Nah, captain like torturing. He's like, nah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you think you got it. Keep going. I'm gonna let you. Coping mechanisms and delusions of children under terrible stress. Absolutely, dude. That's what I love about
Bolt? Hold on, I got a little raid.
I'm gonna say.
Let me see if this works.
1.5?
It's not, man. Name a performance.
Dude,
why are you being so weird today? What?
The general was really good. I love the villain, dude. The villain, you hated him. You're like, I hope he gets his. It's a 1. It's a 1. Because the only other person that I would compare him to is Christoph Waltz, and Christoph Waltz's performance as the German interrogator was on a different level. It was just completely different level. So 1, a 1, a 1, 1. 1.
All right, 1. What do you got for story plot?
1.5. I love how this again, it's like this sad, grounded period Alice in Wonderland type of like under great stress type of story. I mean, it's good. 1.5. 1.5. Good story, good plot.
Anyway, what up, Bolts? I miss you. I miss your Musk. Hope your stream is good, bro.
1. I'm gonna go 1.
1 for story plot.
1 for story plot.
Oh, you're just being fucking weird.
No, because I'm thinking about like this story's been told in different ways, but it's still the same story being told.
But it's not it's not a book or anything. Because here's the thing. The third act is fantastic. It is fantastic, and the movie just goes like even on the slower parts or the payoff is so good. I had too many issues with the screenplay to max that out. So like by the end, I was like, oh, I got a story plot. I got a max story plot just because this is it's so cool and creative. It's not a remake, which in 2006 that wasn't a problem. Now it's like, man, they made a movie. like I said, it's really
Mm.
important that it wasn't intellectual property that already existed. It's
Sure.
like because they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just a very creative, rich
I
story.
just feel this is just his version of Alice in Wonderland told in a different way. That's all it is. It's Alice in Wonderland told in Del Toro's way. Gloom, sad, depressing,
Okay,
grounded. That's why I give it a 1, not a 1.5.
sure.
That's the only reason why. I don't know.
Direction.
You can fight that back. That's
No,
why
that's
I'm
all I
like,
got. I'll leave it at one. And I'm not very
okay,
familiar with the Alice in Wonderland story.
it's
And
lit.
and you're in
We'll
a
go over
mood this week, so fuck it. We'll move on.
it. Okay. No, I feel if you get a synopsis of Alice in Wonderland, you'll get it. You're like, okay, I
No, I
understand.
know the finer points, but that's like I'll
Okay,
let you live on that.
gotcha.
Direction, I maxed out.
Direction, maxed out direction. Yeah, no, I agree. 1.5. Once
Yeah.
I was, you're locked in. The cuts were solid. Editing didn't feel long. Didn't feel like you were left hanging. Shots for shot, the pacing was great.
Very good shots, yeah.
The tension when was chosen, it was really fucking good. Again, that interrogation scene with the cop militiaman, and he's having this really horrible speech to put fear in him, where he's like, we at first I'm not going to trust anything you say, and he's showing him the hammer, but then after a couple strikes from here, then we're gonna be like brothers, hermanos. We're gonna be really good. And then he pulls out the fucking dagger, and then we'll be unbreakable, our bond. And I'm like, fuck, what the fuck, dude? That's such a horrifying thing to tell somebody, and what you're about to torture. So that struck me. There was a lot of moments in the movie that you're like, you were feeling what you was intended to be felt by the director. So yes, 1.5. 1.5.
Production, I have one.
Yeah, I agree. A 1.
The costumes and the makeup were and are even to this day an achievement. When they did go for CGI, it's lost a lot over.
I agree.
It was the year before Transformers 1.
Yeah,
the first
and then
Transformers
practical
movie.
effects out of the water
Very
is so
good.
good. The
Very
visuals
good.
were
No, it's a lot of good.
so good.
Yeah, I mean, if you said
It's
if you maxed out
only
production, I
crime that
wouldn't
wasn't
fight you
perfect.
too hard. I just feel good about production.
No,
at one.
the CGI was the weakest point, and you kind of feel bad, right? Because the CGI it wasn't like bad, but it was noticeable.
Yeah.
But you feel at the same time that the practical and visual effects really made up for it to such a degree.
Easy.
That you could easily 1.5 it, even with the. I'll go 1.5. I'm talking myself into 1.5. I'm talking myself into a 1.5. That's a 1.5.
All right. Screenplay, dialogue, I have 1.
You have a 1?
Yeah.
1. Yeah, 1. Yeah. It was just really fucking good.
Entertainment,
really
I have
good.
1.
I was entertained. A 1.
Je ne sais quoi.
I was entertained. I mean, dude, everyone talks about this film. If you can't escape Pan's Labyrinth. I'm sure going to film school, you can't escape this movie. Like, it's just one of those things.
Maybe it comes up here and there, but you're right. It's like with general audiences, yeah, it hadn't gone away. When it came out, it had the streets on smash. No, it was the moment. So I put my Je ne sais quoi score at 1, but there's all these facts, these IMDb facts we'll read in a little bit.
Okay.
And they really
push it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this was it. Here, I'll preface it with this. It's like Del Toro, he went through a lot to get this shit made.
Oh man, I'd imagine, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, no, because you're right.
What movie was this? Was this his second one?
No.
Hollywood.
He had done Blade 2 already as well.
Oh,
he had done Hellboy. He did Blade 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. He was like the man.
Okay.
Which is he was using his leverage to make the movie that he wanted.
To make the movie that he wanted to make. And this is obviously a different tone, different style from what Hollywood has tasted of Del Toro. Well, think about it, like high-paced action, comedic humor.
Well, we didn't see Kronos.
No, we didn't see anything of that in here, but like, it's definitely a different, like if if I'm Mr. Hollywood and you're Del Toro, you came up to me, Hellboy, Blade 2, and this is your third film, I'm like, this is different even for you right now. I would imagine there would be some pushback for the making of this for sure. Yeah, one.
Oh,
Je
it
ne
was kind
sais
of
quoi.
different. You'll see though. You'll see though. So
Okay.
one.
Je ne
So
sais quoi is one.
you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at an 8, bitch.
That's why, you know, that's why Heart of Hearts and Breakdowns are different, man. They're different scores. I really listen. That just tells you I really didn't like the fucking little girl not listening to Fawn. That's all I'm gonna. Ophelia
Well, I
needs to
picked up
fucking
on that,
listen.
but that's such a weak thing, and that's why I said that's why we have these
Yeah, I'm staying on
categories
business.
because you're not gonna take points off from the
feelings-
one for
yeah,
any
can't
of
take
those
it.
things.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest bit.
And it rocked. In
If
the
anything,
other...
me caring shows you, hey, that I was invested. Bro, where the fuck was David Bowie? David Bowie. Classic Dark Crystal reference. Shout out to David Bowie, man. Ophelia risked her life for some grapes. I ain't forget. Get it, Abigail. Yeah, she knows. She gets it. Let's see. Ellie, being honest, if it had been released in 2018, how many of you would have decided you wanted to fuck the phone? Oh, ooh. Ellie, why are you projecting right now? That's weird, dude.
Maybe there might be a little bit of that.
Hey, ¿qué pasó, señorita? Vete pa acá. I will show you pleasures long listed from lost from this world.
Have you
You're
done
saying a lot of things to me,
Have you
Fawn.
done the Fawn voice for Kitty?
Yeah. You know what was funny? Because I'm sitting there, you know, I just do voices, just, you know, it's unprompted. So I'm sitting there and I'm reading the subtitles, and I'm actually creating a voice of Fawn in English as I'm reading it and I'm reading it with Kitty, and Kitty's like laughing, because of that, she's like, I did a pretty good job. So I have a pretty good English Fawn. Nergs is like, the audacity. That was good. I love that creature design of Fawn. Really cool.
Yeah. Reviews.
But before we get into reviews, I will say this: truly a heartbreaking ending, man. Like, because you're left with, she's either deranged and she's just an innocent who went off into her imagination and she died, right? Or she ended up a princess in a better situation. It's still pretty heartbreaking either way.
I thought
right?
it was bittersweet enough.
Very bittersweet.
Well, but the sweet just kind of overshadowed all the bitterness. It's like, well, she died, but whether it's in her, like, once you die, if it's still in your imagination, then that's as good as reality,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And really, her life, she lost her mother. No, I guess she had her baby brother still, but she lost her mom.
Yeah, but she lost.
Like, her life, you know, is gonna be a life. She's gonna make the most of it. She's the most fearless little girl I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely.
You know, still kind of tough life. Still,
it tugs the heartstring. It's a tough life.
So the death,
yeah,
you know, rejoining her royal family, pretty good.
That was great. It's a bittersweet. I think you hit the nail on there. I will say one more thing about that is, kudos to Del Toro for having some balls and killing a kid and making it all business. I was like, I really appreciated that, because right when the villain, and that was such in the character, like that was so in character for that villain to do that, right? He gets his son, cool. I'm gonna shoot you now. Boom. No talking, no pausing. You're dead. I'm gonna move on now. And that's it.
For most of the movie, he had restrained himself. It seemed like, oh, this guy, you know, he draws the line at kids, and for the most part, I do believe he does. But by the time he's chasing around Ophelia,
he's over it. He's done.
Yeah, he's so done. He's like, I just fucking stitched my mouth closed. Like, I'm gonna shoot any, and she kidnapped the boy. You know,
well, you know what? It's weird because he is that guy, but at the same time, he's a man who makes those hard choices. Because it's weird. There's a villain who's a villain, right? Who enjoys what he does, and then there's a guy like him who's all about business. He's the business villain. So, and what I mean by that is, like, again, taking someone like Christoph Waltz, who genuinely enjoys what he was doing in the movie Inglourious Bastards. He loved finding the Jewish people, right? Like that was his title. He wore that badge of honor. This guy was just like a soldier through and through, taking orders and doing orders. And he establishes that in the beginning of the film where they bring him on over. Hey, we think these two men are militiamen. They were claiming that they were hunting for rabbits. And he just straight up just fucking murders them both, looks in their backpack, pulls out the rabbit, looks at his subordinate, is all like, dude, Nick, how about you fucking do your job before you bother me? And then he walks away. So then, like, he sees that they were telling the truth and he's disappointed in his officers. Like, just do your fucking job, dude. Don't bother me because I will get it done. So it was crazy. I don't know. I don't know why, but that little detail for me, it does put a glass over that type of character for me. Cool. It was really cool.
Reviews.
I
think the top one, I don't think I have a 10. I think I started with 9.
Okay.
9 out of
That's
10. Right. A must-see movie. 1944 Spain. Ophelia accompanied her mother to meet up with her. I hate when they fucking recap the movie.
I know. It's like a whole
Okay,
thing.
here we go. It took me 1 or 2 viewings to fully get it and to appreciate it, but I'm glad I did. Pan's Labyrinth is an incredible movie. It's one that will appeal to horror fans and those that enjoy surreal stories and fantasies. Plenty of messaging to loon out for. You have to wait to learn exactly what's going on. It's worth waiting for. Beautifully acted and stunningly produced. It's a glorious looking film. I think it's aged incredibly well. Personally, my favorite scene is the dinner table. Ophelia chomps down on a few grapes whilst a terrifying being wakes up.
Oh my God.
What a scene. Only from the mind of Guillermo del Toro is this possible. 9/10.
Really good scene. The set, the visual effects.
I think we've read a Sleeping Dragon quote or review before.
I think we
made this was in 23.
Sleeping Dragon. Yes, he's given this multiple chances. He's watched this multiple times. Yeah, he definitely does. I need a bath. This movie is horrendous, incredibly violent without even the coherence of Quentin Tarantino. I'm disgusted that I wasted money on it. The violence is graphic, gratuitous, and frequent. The LA Times reviewer claimed that the violence gives us something to fear is completely off the mark. This isn't violence clearly used to instill fear. It's just pushing buttons. Apparently, Del Toro thinks this is to create a real sense of fear. You crush somebody's face with a beer bottle.
Mm-hmm.
A scene, by the way, that in the first 10 minutes of the movie are fully rendered on camera. To add insult to injury, the story is simplistic, unsophisticated, uninteresting, and ultimately boring. Sadly, if you're seeing the trailer, you're pretty much seeing all the images are worth it. The rest of the imagery is brutal and unnecessary. It's going to take a lot of scrubbing and a lot of step to get this crap off my brain. Dumb. It's a bad take. That's such a bad take. Very bad take.
That take's bad.
Just skews you out of this fucking movie, dude. Moving on. 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Disappointing. I honestly do not understand why this film is receiving rave reviews everywhere. The story is simplistic. The only ambiguity is whether or not the girl is actually seeing fantastical creatures or is simply escaping the harsh realities of fascist Italy via her imagination. The acting is wooden. The characters largely stereotypes. It is also a brutal film that is far too gory for children. Oh my God. So who is the intended audience? As for the special effects, they were imaginative but relatively infrequent. This was a movie that had lots of potential to which it simply did not live up. Apparently having subtitles. Yeah, they intentionally structured that sentence so that their sentence wouldn't end with the preposition. Pretty much I hate this person. Apparently having subtitles and a different feel from the typical Hollywood film is enough to get rave reviews these days. Very disappointing. I wonder what this person thinks today.
Probably. I don't know. They probably don't think. They probably got shot in the face. I don't know. They probably shot themselves in the face and then left an appropriately worded suicide note.
The brown coats. Let's go into the mind. Oh, this is the only review they've done. I think you're right about the shot of the face theory.
Listen, probably I know what February, I know.
On February 9th, 2007. Click. Huh? Boom! Just boom, dead in his keyboard.
He gets up because he forgot that he misformatted his one sentence in the note. He wrote it bleeding out. Like, there we go. I had to make sure I leave it that way. And then died.
All right, one more.
Yeah,
10,
another
10.
bad take.
Stop the Abuse, an incredibly creative piece of cinema. It incorporates
Yes.
an amazing fantasy world with the realities of war. It gives its protagonist a way of surviving and continuing on with a life after she would have lost everything. The visuality is striking, creating a world like we've never seen. There is an amazing use of computer generated images. Everything in this film is in balance as it shifts between fantasy and the horrors of the Civil War under Franco. Del Toro
Yeah.
is a director of the First Order. If you don't like him, try to realize that he takes chances, and there are always naysayers out there who want to tear down that creativity. Imagine Stravinsky stopping after the Rite of Spring because the Philistines who stuck in the past couldn't give it its due, or at least
God,
have some
dude.
optimism.
Here goes the other guy. God damn. Dude, just say your piece and move on. The guy's dead, dude. There's other people in line wanting to see the casket, dude. You've already said your piece.
Here goes the other guy.
You know what I mean, dude. God.
All right, here you go.
Pan's propaganda maze, am I right? Summary: a girl's fairy tale landed in pieces in the middle of a Soviet propaganda movie. The title and advert are promising a fantasy movie with nice decors. Decors you will have very little bit. Fantasy as well, fantasy as well, but both will be a fugacious minority. The main topic of the movie is all bad, all evil. Franco's troops will get kicked by all good, all innocent communist rebels. I saw the movie yesterday in theater and I felt myself very much betrayed by the whole movie. Be it in title that diverts the attention, be it a fairy tale that tries to cover the massive propagandist background, ridiculous, unharmonious patchwork of pieces that juxtapose without link. A girl's fairy tale landed in pieces in the middle of a Soviet propaganda movie. I really wish that this guy listened to the other two reviewers and maybe better formatted his review a little bit better. This is bad. This is a really bad review. Just how it's structured. All right, so he hated the movie because because the movie was too many things according to him. It was everything. It was great. Strange. This guy was very strange. My name is Ilvord, and I approve this review.
Review 510, Violence for Violence Sake. Del Toro's film cinematography was excellent, but that may have been a curse in the end. While I do believe great movies affect our psyches, I believe it is the responsibility of filmmakers to not betray our trust. This movie drags our innocence through the mud. The graphic violence was unbearable. If you are not at all sensitive to violence, you may feel just a bit queasy when the face of a man is slit open. If you are sensitive to violence, please do not see this movie, not even on DVD. I feel sick and I am angry that the film did not merit some sort of X rating for violent content. Del Toro, you may have had reason to stun us, but at what expense? The reason violence is unwanted is because it's horrible, and to show the most violent things I have ever seen on film without warning, the opening stunner of the bottle through the face, in your face, is betrayal. To conclude, the cinematography was perfect, but it was the unfortunate conduit for graphic violence.
What year was this review? 2007.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how he feels post John Wick world. Like
They can't,
he
but
can't even go to the movies.
Here,
Just can't even go to the movies now.
I get what they're saying, but you don't take it out in the movie review.
No, it's
and they're wrong about the rating. This doesn't deserve. I mean, it was R, right? Weren't they cussing?
I'm not too sure.
Let me look.
In my
it's
head,
R. It's R. It's rated R. Okay. Yeah, nothing
then go
higher.
Fuck yourself, dude. Hold on. Was it rated R? This is important. Was it commercialized as a rated R film during release?
Yeah,
that's important.
I don't think there's any changes.
Go fuck yourself. I don't.
Yeah, no. This
Oh my God,
person's
rated R. God, it's so stupid.
particularly sensitive. They wanted a higher rating
So
than R. That's no. I won't. No, that's dumb.
I really the
So
one thing
look,
I do
to
really love.
use your
Continue, I'm sorry.
example. Yeah, they would see John Wick and they just would excuse themselves for that, from that. You know what I mean? They feel like they were caught off guard, but they have some things to work through. Like when you can't see fake violence on a screen to that extent.
You gotta go grow. You gotta go expose yourself to life, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, dude? Um, I will say that the one thing I love about Del Toro, he doesn't give a fuck. He has a vision. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna make the movies he wants to make in the style in which he wants to make it. He's always been that way. I respect him in the same way I respect there's a gentleman, so I forgot the guy's name, who's created all of the Metal Gear Solid games. He's done the Death Stranding games. He's like one of the goats in video games, in the video game industry. But
Well,
both of
Tom
them,
Clancy, the author.
no, not Tom Clancy. Hold on, I got you, dude. So Del Toro was in a game called Death Stranding. It's just him, literally playing as him, but it's like, let me see here. Director. I got it right here. All right, so Kojima. So Hideo Kojima is another like eccentric genius. He does these weird, off the wall, crazy, supernatural-esque games, right? And it's just very stylized in a Kojima game. Del Toro's the same way. When you watch a Del Toro movie, you know it's a Del Toro movie. And I really appreciate that of Del Toro. I mean, not all of them are gonna hit, but he's gonna do what he fucking does. So seeing this movie, I think me personally, I think the violence was necessary. It really does frame how shitty the world was in that movie, how crazy,
Or
bleak,
even just
grim
that
things
little
were,
area,
and just
yeah. No, yeah, you need the
like
violence. He's like
it's
smashing the bottom
you
of the
got
face,
it.
smashing the nose in.
Oh, it's crazy.
Because they introduce you because the captain he's so well spoken, clean cut. You know
Yeah,
he's an asshole,
clean
but
cut.
he's also
Yeah.
brutal, and more gets revealed
Yes.
later on.
Yes.
No, yeah, you need it.
Yes.
You need it.
You need that. This is a man who's not afraid to fucking kill a kid. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
But this is probably my favorite Del Toro movie. I'm looking at
He is Squid.
what he's directed. You did see Frankenstein, huh?
I did.
Yeah, Frankenstein, Pinocchio, which Pinocchio is his second
Pinocchio's got some high marks.
highest rated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to see Pinocchio.
we could have watched that, chat, but you're always fucking with me. Nightmare Alley, I turned that one off. Shape of Water, I just
Shape of Water got a lot of review, a lot of hype, a lot of awards.
well, it's 7 points lower than your boy Pinocchio.
Yeah. Okay, so then, Mister Boy, you are a boy, and you're gonna be lying, and you're surrounded by all the darkness. Okay, and deep down you want to live and you want to be a real boy, but you cannot withstand the circumstances in which you were created. So you kind of hate your creator, who resembles God, but also this old man who's eating a cheese pizza, and then and then we're and then we're gonna get a girl crying in a corner, and she's gonna be there crying in a corner, and it's all gonna be bad. But no, he's got a style, dude. And I appreciate his style.
Pacific Rim, Hellboy 1 and 2, Pan's Labyrinth, is this Blade 2, Mimic, and Kronos, and then some Spanish ones.
Dude, he just goes for it. I respect him for it. He doesn't box himself.
This one is good. This is one just a good movie where you don't have to preface it or like give a caveat to someone's like, well, if you like Del Toro, you like this. This one is just like a flat out
the only thing that you'd have to like preface or explain, hey, you're gonna want to put subtitles on if you don't speak Spanish. That's it.
Oh,
and it's a great fucking
film. I think they're automatic, aren't they?
No, they're not. You got to put subtitles on. But outside that, great fucking movie. Del Toro crushes it, dude. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to trivia with Pan's Labyrinth. Squid, I'm guessing this is you love this movie. Tell me about it. I know this is Danny's favorite movie outside of Birds of Prey. This is her second favorite movie of all time, behind Birds of Prey. Because you know how you may as watch that piece of shit. All right, here we go. Did you... Hold on. So you're gonna say, "Did you know?" and you're gonna really yell it at the crowd, but you really want to give some grump and grime because they're gonna learn some facts about me that may or may not be interesting, and you gotta really give some feel to it, okay, when you say it. So when you put it in, bring out the sadness in your voice and like being a middle-aged man who's overweight, and really showcase your hurt, especially during the holidays. But did you know?
Yeah, what
Let's get
are you
into
gonna
it,
be
guys.
38 next year?
38? Yeah, I'm gonna be 38. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
boy.
I'm getting up there, dude. The DLCs that I'm getting suck. They're not good, dude. My knees are hurting. My back hurts, dude.
You gotta stretch, man.
It's not good. I got to stretch. I'm getting back into the gym. I am.
Well,
I'm
but
eating
you lift
healthier.
a lot at the gym, right?
No. So now I'm focusing. Your boy's getting older, so it's not always about heavy weights anymore. It's
No. Hey,
about
well, I'm of the
calisthenics.
belief
It's
that it
about.
never really was because
It never really was.
people
Shouldn't
love
be.
deadlifting, they love bench pressing,
It's
but it's
crazy,
like
dude. It's crazy, dude.
and squatting.
Oh,
And
dude.
it's like those are
Yeah.
so like high impact
Oh,
on you.
dude. There was
So
a
you have to stretch and
high
be
reps,
limber and
stretch,
yeah,
limber.
you have to
Yeah.
really take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But people they do those things for the heavyweight.
A lot of the I don't know if you followed Sam Sulek, who was like the young kid who's just been crushing it with like big gym videos and all that. He's a young kid, but he's fucking huge. And all the older gym guys are like, listen, anybody can lift a heavy fucking weight and do high impact. That's not what it's about. Like you need to be lifting low, get high reps. You know, you really got to maneuver the body. But because you're young, you're just gonna fucking first rep, no stretch, just deadlift. Like, nah, I can't. That's not who I am anymore.
I had this friend in the Air Force and he's pretty sure that he stunted his growth um from squatting too much in high school.
Okay.
So he had the weight on, he had the spotters and everything, and he went down. The way he tells the story is like he got it. It strained his back, but he got it back up and he racked it.
Yeah.
And he just like went against, and his back was like fucked for like a week or two.
It's a weird way to cope with your short, dude. That's all right.
Well, no,
That's
so
all right.
here's where it comes around.
Okay.
So he's 5'8", and you know how like your wingspan is supposed to be your height.
Oh, really? Okay.
You never heard that?
Okay. No, I heard that. No, I'll believe it though.
No, it's that's what it's supposed to be. Anyways, his wingspan is 5'10".
Oh shit, dude. He's just dragging knuckle, huh? Poor
he
kid,
does
dude.
look a little weird, but not too much. But you know, he still lifts heavy. He's really stocky and strong and everything. But it's just funny that his wingspan is taller than his actual height. That
Just fucking
he
dragging
takes
the
back
neck.
to that. Fear you won't know me by this name because I had to get a new account, but I went by that. Oh, okay. Why don't you announce yourself earlier, you dummy? But it's good to hear from you.
Bring me the MMF. I love Suicide Squad album. Yeah, James Gunn album's fantastic. That's a great fucking movie. Danny coming in. Birds of Prey is a masterpiece. You shut your goober mouth. No, it's not, Danny. It's never gonna be a thing. Stop trying to make fetch a thing, dude.
Yeah, it's not even.
It's
not even good.
Stop, Danny. Danny, stop, dude. Stop.
All right, here we go. Did you know?
Let's get into it.
Guillermo del Toro is famous for compiling books full of notes and drawings about his ideas before turning them into films, something he regards as essential to the process. He left years' worth of notes for this film in the back of a cab, and when he discovered them missing, he thought it was the end of the project. However, the cab driver found them and, realizing their importance, tracked him down and returned them at great personal difficulty and expense. Del Toro was convinced that this was a blessing, and it made him ever more determined to complete the film.
Did you at least get him into the movie? I would have got that cab driver a little guest
a little
spot
something. I'm sure there was something, but this is funny because this is such a.
That's crazy.
This might have been years before.
Well,
Anyways, this is such like a pre-internet, because if you find Del Toro's notes or anyone's notes for that matter, it'll get back to them almost immediately. Like you have to make one post on a website of your choosing, like on a social media platform of your choice. You can make one post, yeah.
And this guy fucking took Samwise Gamgee across Mount Mordor to get the book back to fucking Del Toro, apparently. At great expense and difficulty.
Guillermo del Toro wrote the English subtitles himself. He no longer trusts translators after problems with previous subtitled movies.
Oh, I love that. Get it, dude.
I do
Okay,
too.
cool. I respect that. Del Toro, there was a behind the scenes making of Hellboy, the first Hellboy. There was like a filmette that they showed on HBO, and this is very much his process. He will have it's crazy. They see him behind like in his trailer, and he's just got like these notebooks just fucking filled to the brim of drawings and notes, and like this is very much his process. Like he has tons of sketches and drawings and like just notes of his movies. It's pretty cool. It's very cool, actually.
It sounds cool. Guillermo del Toro gave up his entire salary, including back end points, to see this film become realized. To this day, he
Oh,
believes it was worth it.
Dude, giving up back end points? That's
That
huge.
is that
That's
is
like
the big
the
one.
big fuck, dude. Because you know Pan's Labyrinth gets those back end points. People are still talking about this movie, dude. Yeah, I mean, he was very passionate about the project.
Guillermo del Toro repeatedly refused offers from Hollywood producers in spite of being offered double the budget provided the film was made in English. He didn't want any compromise in the storyline to suit the market needs.
I love that. I love that because me just reading the subtitles makes me already more invested. It just brings this gravitas and focus to the movie that you wouldn't normally get. Yeah, every move he made was right.
That's what it seems like. Stephen King attended a screening of the film and sat next to Guillermo del Toro. According to del Toro, King squirmed when the pale man chased Ophelia. Del Toro compared the experience of seeing King's reaction to winning an Oscar, which he eventually did with The Shape of Water.
That's cool. Little did Del Toro know it was probably just King coked out of his mind. That's why he was squirming.
No, that was 2007, 6.
I don't know, dude. That boy, you look at him now, you're like, that boy has definitely done some cocaine.
No, he's done tons, but I think around then he's like, I gotta slow this down a bit.
He probably squirmed because not enough kids were like, getting into like some type of sex romp. That guy's weird, dude.
He's weird.
Weird. He needs to stop.
The captain's room is made to look like the inside of his father's watch, which Guillermo del Toro says represents his troubled mind.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I was like, ooh.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, here he comes.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. And then when you look down at the watch, every time you pull it out, you're reminded of your father, and you're reminded of all the things you didn't do, and you want to really bring it out with such gusto. That's awesome, dude. That man's mind was definitely troubled for sure. I got fucking women stabbing me in the fucking mouth. I got my guys pulling me out for rabbit hunters. I got my wife who's pregnant who can't do shit. My inconsiderate stepdaughter fucking thinks she believes me the monster that I am. She's eating grapes from mystical creatures that I don't know about yet. It's crazy, dude.
The fawn's legs were not computer generated. A special system was created whereby actor Doug Jones wore green stockings and stuck his legs through the fawn's upper legs with his feet fastened to the fawn's feet. Whenever Jones moved, he would control the fawn's fake legs himself. Afterwards, the green parts of Jones's legs that were visible were digitally removed.
Just removed, yeah. God, what a cool creature, dude. I love that design.
It is. It freaks me out, but I guess it's supposed to. I have a video.
Haunting way, yeah.
Right, yeah. I have a video. Doug Jones in the makeup chair.
Man, Doug Jones, let's get into it.
Creature suits and makeups go. This character of Fauno is the most comfortable and least irritating thing I've ever had on. Oftentimes a suit like this is all one piece that just slides on and all the weight is on your shoulders.
The mouth
this
movement
one
is
better
fantastic.
because
Yeah, it is. That's
the
a
legs
weird
are a
dick,
separate
dude. Why
piece
did you show
that's
that?
hooked to a
Why are
belt
you
in here,
showing
so
me? You
all
don't
the
need to
weight
show
of the
that.
legs is on my hips, not my shoulders. And the hips hold
I can't
that belt
hear anything you say now.
securely in
That
place
dick,
so
that
the
dick
legs
twig
don't
is just-
droop.
Weird.
My belly, this is a separate piece that's held up over the shoulders, and it's just independent. Then this is another independent piece that I can rotate in, and it's completely separate from the others. So the movement of this suit is so comfortable and so easy to wear. It's a very, very good design.
Oh, thank you.
We're not gonna talk about that dick twig.
Well, here was the cameraman when he panned down to the dick twig.
Ooh. Oh, you're fast. You're fast. That's good. That's exactly what he did. Oh God. So Doug Jones, I believe Doug Jones is definitely a regular that Del Toro uses more often. Yeah. He was in Hellboy 2, if I remember too. He played opposite of Hellboy. He played the amphibian creature.
Yeah.
Crap, his fucking name. It's been forever. He's amazing.
I think
If anyone can make a creature look no. So he was the body. He played the body and not the voice.
Oh,
But in
right.
part two, he was both the voice and the body. Part 1, he was just the body.
Right. Body, yada, yada. All right.
Doug Jones, a fucking legend behind the scenes.
Guillermo del Toro first started writing ideas for the film in 1993.
I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna put this in my notebook, and then I'm gonna leave it in a nice taxi for a man to climb Mountain Mordor to bring it back to me. Crazy, dude. That's pretty cool.
The fawn in the movie was inspired by a lucid dream Guillermo del Toro repeatedly had when he was a child. Every midnight, he would wake up and a fawn would gradually step out from behind a grandfather clock.
And tell me the real one. Tell me the real story. It was the guy. It was the dick twig, dude. It was a dick twig. You were thinking about some dick twig, and you had to bring it alive with it. I can't just put a dick on screen. I'm gonna put a body around it. Nah, I don't believe that, Del Toro. I don't believe that. I've seen The Shape of Water. It was a dick twig.
Yeah. In 2007, this film became one of the few fantasy films ever nominated in the Best Foreign Language Film category at the Oscars.
Fucking get it, dude.
Kind of a slam dunk.
He did. It was a slam dunk. He crushed it.
Guillermo del Toro was offered a number of high-profile films after the successes of Blade 2 and Hellboy, including Fantastic Four, Chronicles of Narnia, and X-Men: The Last Stand. I would have liked if he did X-Men.
I don't. I think X-Men.
Well, how much do you like that movie? Dude? It is the third one.
I hate The Last Stand.
Well, right. And I'm still fine with it. I don't argue with people about it, but I still like it. But
it had its parts, but it's not good. But like you like it for like whatever reasons you like it. It's not good. It had plenty of fan service. We were hyped during that time. I remember we all saw it.
No. During we all went to the midnight release.
We all went to the midnight release.
We all went to the midnight release together. That's when you had there wasn't assigned seating. Yeah, we went to the midnight release. It was the last day of school. No, it was crazy. No, that night leaving the theater, I would have run through a brick wall. I would have ripped your head off if you tried to tell me that movie wasn't good. But it was just a lot of hype in the moment and the spectacle.
In the moment,
and now
again, a lot of us ate the shit sandwich, and the third one's there, and we gotta
I think
follow through.
Yeah, I guess it's not good. Yeah, but you're right. It does have its parts.
It has its parts, dude. It definitely has. Dude, Kelsey Grammer as the fucking beast is dope.
Great.
Great casting for him.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
So my point is, it's like I would have loved to have seen.
Sure.
I wouldn't have said that then.
Chronicles of Narnia would have been dope. I'm gonna be honest. I think he would have crushed it with that. I think he would have done fantastic.
That is the wheelhouse. Yeah.
That's his wheelhouse.
Yeah. Fantastic for now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for now. The man, Hollywood you can't box Del Toro, dude. He just does whatever he wants, and it's always different, and it's cool. I like it.
Not always different, but audiences have interpreted the film's bittersweet ending as everything from a religious metaphor to a psychological allegory. Guillermo del Toro has said, "You go."
I always think there's a beautiful quote by Soren Kierkegaard that says the tyrant's reign ends with his death, but the martyr's reign starts with his death. And I think in the essence of this movie, it's all about living forever by choosing how you die. He's not wrong, dude. He's good. I
No, that's
love how he left
fantastic.
it open.
That's beautiful.
I
Yeah.
love how he left it open because that's a conversation that you allow your viewers to have. And that's fucking cool. I love it.
Or just allow the tragic to take place. Is like we live in a tragic world.
I
A
mean,
lot
yeah,
of people go
we
watch
do.
movies to
Yeah.
like as a form of escapism or whatever, but there's a lot of merit to that. But when you go and you watch a movie, you can learn so much about yourself, the world you live
Sure.
in, like your own demons, your own problems, if you allow a story to be told, with
Now
tragedy.
let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Because that's yes. I think when you said let the tragic kind of air out, would the movie be better in your eyes if they did go that route and in fact it was just a tragedy because that's reflective of the world, and she's a girl who ended up in her own reality, but in the movie that we know as a viewer, just a girl who kind of died with her imagination? Do you think
Well,
it'd be that is it
so
good?
we don't get the
Would it be
scene
better?
where she goes like
She
to
does,
join.
but for somehow, some way, we know as a viewer, whether it
That's
be additional scenes, they go heavy-handed in the she definitely dreamt all this and this she
I'd
died.
feel the same way, assuming that they don't botch it with those additional scenes, because you would need an additional
Perfect.
scene.
It's perfectly
Right,
written.
right,
It's
right.
perfectly shown.
I feel that I would feel the same. Me,
Okay.
it
I
changes for you.
honestly, I would feel a little bit. It does. It would change it for me. I think I would like it more. I love
The way
it's a Shakespearean tragedy at
you
that
know,
point because
she's
at least now you don't know.
she,
You can interpret the way you want. You can interpret it the way you want, but it's left it open
but
intentionally because that's what he
yeah,
did.
but that's why I said what I said is like I think
Yeah,
if it's open for interpretation and you just choose the softer one, you're just
sure,
hiding anyway. Maybe you're not even
sure,
allowing
could be.
yourself to just like even
Yeah,
not relish, but live in that sadness for a little bit. The thing is,
you don't want to face the sadness, or
when
whatever.
she's face down and her blood dying, she
Yeah,
smiles. And there's a
she
lot of
does.
people that die on their deathbeds in a nice bed,
Not
family
smiling.
around them. They're still not ready to go. And
Heartbreaking take.
so
It's good.
so even if they made a
They go
scene where they
heavy-handed with
tell you for sure
right
like that was all in her imagination.
her
She's not going
imagination.
to
Yes,
anywhere. She's going where all the other dead people go. We saw enough her in the real world, still
right.
like pleased with her actions, how she lived.
Mm.
And that yeah, a lot of people don't get that.
Man, rough.
So it's still
Honestly, for
good.
me, I think the movie would be. I don't know. It'd just make it that much better for me. I don't know why. I love that grounded, just sad. Life's fucked up sometimes, but hey, at least she got her ending that she wanted. Makes it that much sadder.
Because
It's cool.
the story does it well. It's not tragedy for the
It
sake of
does.
tragedy. It's not
No,
sad just to jerk your tears.
it's
It's
escapism.
a
A lot of
it's a good
escapism. Good
story.
escapism. Great story.
Here we go. I think we're winding down here. While some viewers believe Ophelia eating the grapes in the pale man's den to be something of
Mm.
a too dumb to live moment for the young heroine, it would actually seem to be a reference to what turns out to be her ultimate virtue, courageous disobedience. According to
Mm.
Guillermo del Toro, this theme is why the movie is set against the backdrop of a phalangist Spain, where disobeying the fascist regime was dangerous, and the final test of character for the princess confirms the importance of disobedience as well.
Oh, God, Del Toro, that's just you coming up with an excuse
No, that's
for
very
her to eat
good.
grapes.
Think of everything
Nah, dude.
heroic she did was in
You're
defiance of
telling
someone
me you're
else.
giving me a yeah, let them eat cake. Like, come on, you're giving us that. God, I hate you.
And I reread this.
Nah, it's
At
good.
the
It's
end
good.
where she doesn't want to give the fawn her little brother, because
Yeah.
he's even like telling her, he's like, just like a little drop of blood, and we're done.
Yeah.
And she's being heroic, and she's like, no, and she's disobeying the fawn, her like one of her
Yeah, right,
best
right.
friends throughout the whole
Right.
thing. It's like if you look at all her key moments, all her heroism, she was defying something.
Questioning. But
She was in
questioning, correct.
defiance of
I think
something.
fuck, you know what? Think about it now. When the doctor died, when the doctor got shot by the captain, and he looked him dead in the eyes and goes, taking orders without questioning is something only you people do. And then he
Oh
walked
yeah.
out and then he got shot. Fuck. Ooh, I didn't tie that one. I just tied that right now. That ties right back into the overall all theme. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, eat your grapes. I still
Eat
think
your
you should
grape.
have
Just
fucking
be.
not been a shitty kid. You should not have been a shitty kid, but
I,
I understand why you're being a
wait,
shitty
you
kid.
see what I'm saying though? She's like blah blah blah. She could fucking head for the hills with a whole mouthful of grapes and some ham. Just don't get the fairies killed. Get a swift exit.
Oh, fuck the fairy. I know that's rough, dude. That's so rough. Fucking fairies gave you like
Oh,
multiple warnings and
that was
got
the last one.
Oh, eat
We're
them
set.
grapes. All right.
All right, what's up, chat? Do we want Marty Supreme? We're gonna go 2 weeks, so no stream next week. Then after
Yep.
we're back on our bullshit. We want
Back on that
Marty
BS.
Supreme, or you want to spin the wheel?
All right, so yeah, we can either spin the wheel and we get a movie off of a director we land on, or we can do Marty Supreme. Either way, right? It's gonna be 2 weeks, right? Because holidays getting crazy, everything's good, right?
Yeah,
Either way, 2 weeks.
I'm glad this. Either way, it's 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, okay, man.
Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, oh, we're doing the stream on the 23rd. How fortuitous.
Yeah, we're right there. It's good.
But you probably could have swung it.
Honestly, if no one's gonna really, if anyone has a preference, I think we can just do Marty Supreme.
Yeah. No, that's why I just wanted to ask real quick. No one's really chiming in, so let's rip it.
It's fine. Let's just do Marty Supreme. That way we can get it going, put it out there for, especially when champagne's hot, and people are definitely gonna be like, clicking, getting some clicks going for the champagne.
When are you gonna watch it, you think?
If I have time tomorrow, I'll just go
But
watch
you
it, just crush it, because I would. I don't know if I have time. We'll see.
All right.
I don't know, depending on when Kitty's mom wants to have because we're spending Christmas Eve with her family, and then I got to drive to my best friend Bob's house.
Bobby.
And Bobby, yeah, I got to spend the night there to wake up with them for Christmas Day, early Christmas morning, and I got to drive back. So we'll see.
I saw driving. Okay.
Oh, dude, I hate driving. Dude. So much driving. Tomorrow, I'll drive tomorrow. I got a lot of driving on Christmas Day. It's the worst.
Anything else?
I even got on Kitty too.
What'd you?
No. I even got on Kitty because she got my dad and she got my stepmom some beautiful presents. Beautiful, very heartfelt, very meaningful gifts. And I'm like, all right, I'll drop them off. So I called my dad yesterday. No, yesterday. I was like, hey, we got some presents for you. You can open them on up. You're good to go. He's like, oh yeah, mijo, it'd be really great if you showed up Christmas Day. Your aunt Chita is having a get together. You should drive down to Rancho, which is like an hour and a half drive. You one way. She always does it every year. It'd mean a lot if you introduce the lady and to the whole family. I'm like, on Christmas Day. He's like, yeah, Christmas Day. It'd mean a lot. It's not a big deal, but it'd mean a lot. I'm all like, motherfucker, dude. If I didn't have gifts to give you, I wouldn't have called you. I wouldn't have known about Aunt Chita. I would have just stayed home in my PJs and been nice and happy, dude. And now I got all this shit I got to do on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. And it's the worst, dude. I got on Kitty. I'm like, this is what happens when you're nice. This is what
I think this is where your mood is coming from.
Oh,
and you try to pretend. You're like, everything's going good for me. No, fuck you, bitch. Enjoy your driving, motherfucker.
Dude, it is. I'm grumpy about the drive.
Those are definitely first world problems, but they are rocking you to your core right now.
Oh, to my core, dude. And I told Kitty, because her family lives literally 3 houses down from where we're at, where we're currently living. I told Kitty, and she understands, whether I'm walking 20 feet to your mom's for Christmas Eve or driving an hour and a half one way to see my aunt, literally the same feeling. The moment I got to put on pants and go in and engage with people and not be in my PJs on a Christmas Day on a couch.
You know how you do this. You have to move out of town.
Gotta do it. Gotta move out of town. Gotta do it. That's next to Christmas.
Would you and Kitty live somewhere else? There's no
Well,
reason for you
yeah.
guys to, and she can. Well, I guess live anywhere in California, unless is
She
she
can live anywhere
licensed?
in California.
Is she licensed?
She's getting licensed in California.
But
California.
she's not going for other states.
No, but it would be easy. It
Yeah.
requires less hours in other states. California requires the most. Start a tradition of PJs at Xmas dinner, right?
It's a good one too.
Oh, did I tell you about the Thanksgiving? How I got fucked over for Thanksgiving?
No, but you're a lot more pleasant around that time, I think. Oh, but we might have skipped the stream. Anyway, what do you got?